Hello, hello, and welcome to Old Dad's World. Hello, hello. Old Dad here. Well, I did a build, and you can see it right there. And as you see here, I overshot whenever I was going up to the house on the hill, and I ended up on the roof, which is okay. I plan on going down. Now, you see the trees growing. That's because that's a good example, though, of why I built it so high. But um, well, whenever I'm doing something, I'll sometimes plant the trees or something like that because that way I don't have to plant them, and no need for bone meal if you're doing it on the outside. And those are some spruce, and I just spruce is always good to grow, always good. So we're going to head on down to this house and see if we can't get some kind of an aerial view. Yeah. See, I really like how this house came out. So, story time. Did I just really land on that? That's awesome. Okay, so story time. I was going to do a video thinking that it wasn't very long that it would take of watching the wheat grow. I took all the wheat out and I was going to be like, let's watch the wheat grow, see how long it takes. It takes forever. It takes forever. Needless to say, eventually my computer's like, you know what? We're done here. We're done here. And it just turned off the video. And then I got bored. So eventually I got on that other character and I started like digging this out, and then I added water and redid all this. So instead of just having these three, I have the outsides too now. And it grows a little faster, but not enough to really count, because also in that time frame I was still on this character and I just started building. And as you see, the wheat ain't fully grown yet, and I have a whole building. Wheat takes forever to grow. I don't know. I guess I could bone meal it, but that kind of beats the purpose of just having basic farms. Just bone meal it. If I'm going to just bone meal it, I should have an auto farm. Anyway, so the trees grew, though. Trees grew fine. So here is the building, and I I love this building. I just truly I love this building. I didn't know what I was building when I built it, so I started building. I started with the frame, and then I was just like, you know what? I want more than one level, so I built up this section here, and then I filled in. And as I was filling in, I thought about the floor. And this is the acacia we found. And what do you think of this floor? So, the light in this building, as of right now, underneath the leaves, is torches. And you can't see them because of the leaves, but it's able to put light in here. Not these ones. These ones on the corners, just, leaves. But I thought beautiful. I loved it. And like I said, I'm going to eventually put other lights in here to brighten it up even more, especially in these corners. But man, I really like this room. I mean, I like it to the point. Oh, and if you're wondering, crafting stations, they're at the doorway on the sides. Both doorways on the sides have a crafting station. So I don't want it to be a crafting place. I don't want it to be a storage place. I'm not making it into a villager house. I really like this place, and I'm not 100% sure today what we're going to do with it, if we do anything with it. I just think it's so nice. And that acacia being the outline for the cherry blossom leaves, I think it turned out a special kind of fantastic. So And front windows, I used actual windows, side windows, windows panes. So yeah. And another thing I did a little different is you got your big window here, and then you just got a set of windows on that side. I thought that that would look good, and pleasantly, I was correct. So hopefully you guys like this. I'm pretty proud of it myself, and I wanted to do something with the fence. So I wanted to use like fencing as part of it, and I did this part right here. It looked okay, but then once I got these sides, I was just like, wow. And honestly, as I was going, I wasn't sure. But I really feel like we nailed it out of the park with this one. And I really hope I used that term right. So I'm going to do another aerial view, but I'm really happy with this house. If there was something I was going to change, it would be that part right there. And that's still up in the air. But yeah, I love how this house turned out. I love how it looks. It just makes me happy. And it makes this old dad right there happy too, because I mean, he's the one that did do all the building. I was sitting there over there on this one, just watching wheat grow. Yeah, I don't think I'll do that again, but you never know. You never know. I was curious of how long it would take. Forever. It takes forever for wheat to grow. I mean, it takes forever if you just sit there and watch it grow. You're just like, wow, it takes forever for wheat to grow. Hey, what do you think of it? And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time. Later.